Bad elves go everywhere. Talia had been freed from the clutches of good. Before she could start her journey to the Council of Little Snots, however, she had to first gather strength.
Free at last! This traveling in a cage through the overworld really made me miss that musty, stuffy dungeon air. What exciting scent is that rising to my nose? Is it... Okay, which one of you little snots did that?
While Talia was more or less enjoying her new freedom, her stepbrother Tristan was roaming the overworld with his entourage.
The next stone was bound to be around here somewhere, but I'm having a hard time finding my way around this foul place. Men, we will set up camp here and drive the darkness from this place.
Tristan, again? Ugh, I've really seen about enough of these relatives lately. It feels like Thanksgiving and Christmas happening back to back. And then he even dares to rid the area here of its stylish greys. Just you wait. I'll make you pay for everything.
But before Tanya could arrange a reunion with her stepbrother, it was urgently necessary for her to raise a powerful army. However, the underground was infested with spiders who called it their home. In addition, some particularly hard layers of stone stretched through the underground. In order to dig through these layers of stone, the research-addicted evil first had to research better tools for its little snots. But this required a fair amount of evilness. One could gain a particularly great amount of evilness by defeating a good being. Like this unicorn, for example, which, by chance, of course, and completely in tune with the context of the world, currently resided here.
Kill the unicorn for an extra portion of evilness. Sounds like a great way to start the day.
The discovering evil had discovered a harder layer of rock. Its little snot's tools were not tough enough for that, and it would take them far too long to dig through the rock with their teeth. Research would enable the new technology unlocking evil to improve its little snot's tools to the point that this rock would no longer be an obstacle.
In my last war, I had the little snots dig through anything and everything. There you are, locked up for a few days, and bam! Technology starts to backslide. Dreadful.
Payday! You have unearthed a new area in the dungeon. Your army has just decreased in size due to death.
Now what's going on? Why is the Earth starting to shake? Volcanic eruption? Teen band concert or what?
Whatever it was, the tremors had shaken some things up in the underground. Numerous spiders woke up from their sleep and became active and hungry.
Great! Spiders again! Nobody here ever thinks about the people with arachnophobia. Well then, forward! Prepare the dungeon, defend the traps, and oil the creatures. Or the other way around.
The defending evil would be well advised to have its horde creatures level up faster in an arena and to assign creatures to the guard.
There's that good beard! Go, creatures! Throw yourselves into the fray! Break his legs! Pluck out his nose hair!
Your army has just decreased in size due to death.
Men, we dare not fall. It's time to set up another camp. Forward!
Hey, that's not fair. I can't even get there yet. How am I supposed to stop them?
Talia and the researching evil were able to use research to make it possible for their little snots to dig through harder rock as well.
Bloody know-it-all. Fine. I'll have a look at that nerd stuff then.
Your army has just decreased in size due to death. Payday. Your little snots have dug up a spider.
I sure showed him. Wonderful evilness.
The violent evil had had its armies destroy the good being. The evilness it had captured allowed it to now effortlessly research improved tools for its little snots.
Your throne room is under attack.
Is that one of the heroes' construction crews I see setting out? Move out, creatures! Flatten them!
With the help of the new tools, the letting others toil evil's little snots were now able to punch their way through harder rock.
Excellent! On you go, you lazy little snots. Get to work! You're not getting paid just to loaf about.
In fact, the little snots weren't paid at all.
So what? They serve a greater cause. Pleasing me, for example. They could try to form a union or some such nonsense.
You've dug into a spider room. The spider-hating evil's creatures had destroyed a spider's nest.
Serves those vermin right. Anyone who suddenly turns their back on evil and turns neutral is definitely no keeper.
Bravo, my faithful! This camp will serve us well in the fight against the Dark Hordes.
The heroes had managed to set up a camp. Henceforth, even more heroes would protect the overworld.
That thing won't be there for long. Onward, creatures! On to the overworld! Crowbars at the ready, and make that building an historical monument. Then, when we tear it down, it'll be even more evil.
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Defend the dungeon heart. A new hero camp had been built. Your throne room is under attack.
Payday. One of the hero's construction crew set out to build a new camp. The dungeon heart is being attacked. One of your creatures has bit the dust.
Your throne room is under attack.
A spider's nest disintegrated into dust under the blows of the One of the hero's construction crews had set up a camp.
It's payday. There are enemies in your dungeon.
The dungeon heart is being attacked.
Onwards, men! Build a new camp!
Enemies have entered the dungeon. You have lost a creature forever. payday? The watchful evil had erected a guard room. Creatures could be posted there to keep an eye out for enemies. The big god in the guard room would summon creatures to the defense. Enemies were approaching. A new hero camp had been built. Your gold vein is nearly exhausted. A new area has been unearthed in the dungeon. Your enemies are in the dungeon. The arachnophobic evil had attacked a spider's nest on its way to the dungeon gate. Its creatures prepared to defend themselves.
By defend, I assume you mean attack, right? Go ahead, grab them, smash them, use their legs for toothpicks.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein.
It's payday.
One of your creatures has bit the dust. Sickening green slime oozed out of the spider's nest as it was destroyed. Enemies are in the dungeon. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. You, the digging evil, had discovered another dungeon gate to the overworld. A spider's nest disintegrated into dust under the blows of the arachnophobic evil's creatures.
There are enemies in your dungeon.
My brothers, in your eyes I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the true hero's fury is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. But that day is still far off. Stand fast, heroes of the West, and defend our camp!
How many times do we have to listen to this crap? You could at least have used a different line. Idiot.
Tristan's men didn't seem to mind the simple repetition. Granted, heroes were never afraid of a grind and would join a raid for the 100th time just for the chance to win a colorful hat. The heroes poured out to build new defenses. The demolishing evil's creatures had destroyed one of the heroes' camps.
Oops. Did my little creature break one of your little camps, brother dear? I'm so sorry about that. I hope you didn't feel the need to cry again, like you did that time with Lammy Lamb, your cuddly little sheep.
You leave Lammy Lamb out of this! Huh. My brave soldiers will rebuild this camp in no time, just the way Grandma used to do with her needle and thread when... Whatever! You are truly vile, Talia!
Oh, thanks for the compliment. Forward, creatures! Don't tire now! Keep going! Look for camps! Find them and wipe them off the map! Oh, no, I don't mean that literally, you knucklehead!
The love to bet on illegal cage fights evil had built an arena for its creatures.
Defend the dungeon hut.
A hero's camp was not only doomed, it had already met its demise. Your army has just decreased in size due to deaths.
Is that one of the the heroes' construction crews I see setting out? Move out, creatures! Flatten them!
Enemies have entered the dungeon. Ding dong, it's payday. You have lost a creature forever.
So much for your construction crew, brother dear. I guess that's when the real estate bubble burst, huh?
Tanya, do you even know what the real estate bubble is and what it means?
You don't want to spoil my moment of triumph with a lot of useless knowledge, do you?
No, it's all right. What you know is a drop. What you don't know is an ocean. Your little snots have completely mined out a gold ring. The camp-destroying evil had wiped another hero's shelter off the face of the earth. A gold vein is almost exhausted. A gold vein has been mined out. Another of the heroes' camps had been...
My brothers! In your eyes, I see the same fear that would lead me to despair. The day may come when the courage of true heroes is extinguished, when we abandon our companions and all bonds of friendship are broken. I wish I could stay with you, but I must continue to pursue the quest. We shall meet again.
With these words, Tristan made good his escape.
What? That coward! Come back here, you miserable little runt, so I can get back at you for the days upon days of excruciating rides in a cage! Ah!
It's payday.
Onwards, men! Build a new camp!
Enemies have entered the dungeon.
Your little snots have completely mined out a gold vein. Evil had wiped another hero's shelter. Talia and the cunning evil had done it. The heroes' camps lay in ruins.
You got that right, Tristan! Come out, wherever you are! It's like that time I turned 8, except this time you're the piñata. Tristan? Where are you?
In her destructive frenzy, Talia had forgotten about Tristan's somewhat precipitous departure.
Right, that freaking coward! Oh, I was so busy beating the crap out of heroes that I totally missed it. Whatever. I have to look at this ominous council of little snots anyway. I guess my revenge will have to wait. Postponed, but not abandoned.
Heroes' Gorge. Only one small city of heroes stood in Talia's way, keeping her from finally climbing the mountain to the Council of Little Snots. Heroes' Gorge would have to fall.